Hey everybody, it's Mom Fourth Baby. It's Friday and I'm going to do a Les Miserables movie review. So Les Miserables was a great movie. I would advise it. One tiny little thing. It is a musical. So if you're not into all those musical sort of Broadway movies, probably not your movie. But it was a great storyline. And it had Anne Hathaway, Russell Crowe, Amanda Seyfried. So it was pretty good. I loved the cast in it. It was a great movie. They did it really well. Great acting, everything. So yeah, it was a really good movie. So for me, the best part, the saddest part, also the happiest part was when the main character, one of the main characters, Jean Valjean, dies at the end, and that was very sad. I was crying, but it was such a sweet kind of ending. And if you've seen this movie, you kind of know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, this will be really confusing for you to understand, but basically at the end, if you've ever seen like Les Miserables or know kind of the storyline, at the end, when Jean Valjean is dying, he, like, Fantine, is like the angel, and she's saying, "It's your time to come with me," and so he sees everyone from the barricade, and they're all singing the song. This is the song, singing the song of angry men. You know, um, and the song of people who won't be slaves again. But it was so sweet and just kind of really heartfelt. Just to see him doing all this stuff and seeing all the people from the barricade. And he kind of helped in the barricade, so it was really sweet. Yeah. So that was a really good, heartfelt, really well done ending for me. Favorite characters? Wow, I have a lot. Pretty much everyone in the movie, everyone from the barricade. There's so many, like, I can't really decide. I really liked everyone in the movie. But for me, the most humorous characters were Cosette's, when she was young, her caretakers. It was really funny. They were really funny, and I think they acted really well, and I think the cast was really well put together. Most suspenseful moment for me, I don't really know. It wasn't really a suspenseful movie. It was just really exciting. Like, if you're talking about being suspenseful, then probably when the guard throws himself into like this water vortex and he like snaps his body in half. That was probably the most suspenseful moment, because I was wondering, like, that would probably be my most suspenseful moment, because like you could see the vortex when he was singing. Like, I was like, what the heck is that? Like, what? Like, because he was feeling guilt, so I was like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, the huge water vortex, like, what is that? But then he jumped onto it, and he snapped his body in half. So I'm not really sure what that water vortex had against him, but it did not like him, so, yeah, probably my most suspenseful moment was when he killed himself. Most exciting moment, all of the barricade moments for me. Wow, there was a lot of exciting moments. It was like the whole entire movie was pretty exciting. So, I don't know. I guess if I had to pick one most exciting moment, I really don't know. I mean, that's kind of a hard one, because, I mean, if you've ever seen it, you know that the whole entire movie is pretty exciting. So, most exciting moment, maybe in the hotel, in the inn, where they're, stealing everything. But if not, I don't know, just the whole entire movie. There's a lot to choose from, definitely. So if I was just to choose one, I'm kind of clueless with that. Best and most heartfelt death. For me, Jean Valjean, obviously, because I cried. Fantine's death I could see that coming, and it was very kind of staged for me. So that wasn't my favorite. Eponine's death wasn't my favorite also because Marius was kind of, playing with her feelings, and yeah, I don't like when all of the people who died in there were smiling when they died, except for the guard. So it was like, it was really creepy, but they were dying happy, so that was a good thing. But maybe the guard's death, or Jean Valjean's. So, you didn't see Marius or Cosette die in the movie, so they were kind of the last man standing, but also the people from the barricade, that was pretty sad, those deaths. So all of them except for Fantine and Eponine's. Most heartfelt scene, Jean Valjean's death. That was very heartfelt. Cosette found out that he was in prison for 19 years, and so yeah, definitely his death would be my number one. But my second would probably be heartfelt. The barricade deaths. Those were not very heartfelt. They were very sad. But second most heartfelt would be Eponine's death. Favorite song from the movie, I Dreamed a Dream. I am obsessed with that song, and it's basically where Fantine's life starts going down even more than it already had. But that was really just the drop off for Fantine. And it's very true. I just love the song. I love just how the song goes, and I love, just everything about the song, and I really like how Fantine in the movie sang it. It was just really hard to understand her because she was crying throughout the whole thing, but that was basically Fantine's drop-off song. So, favorite song would be I Dreamed a Dream. And last, the best performed song. I don't know how to say best performed song, but if you were going to ask me, best performed song would be like, if I said like, the song where like the people dancing and like the actions and movements, but best performed song would be Master of the House, when the caretakers are at the inn and they're stealing everything, and you see them like put the glasses into the glasses box, and like the eyes into the eye box, and it's just really, I think it's really funny too. It's just very humorous and everything. So that was all for my Les Mis movie review, and it was a very, very, very good movie. And I'm really happy I saw it, and it was a good movie. So yeah, I guess that's it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.